Thank you very much, Peter. Unfortunately, the trade wars have actually encroached into Athens itself. I was out with Peter last night, and he entered the Marine Club in a very nice Hugo Boss coat. And I was asking him about this coat, and he said, it's sentimental value. I've taken it to 17 different countries. It's always provided me with a lot of luck in my negotiations with different partners. Unfortunately, when we left the Marine Club, the coat was no longer there, and it appears to have been accidentally swapped with another guest. So if any of you are mistakenly in the possession of a Danish-style Hugo Boss coat, then I'm sure if it's returned to Peter, full immunity will be guaranteed, and I'm sure he'll provide you with some preferential access to some of his well-researched BIMCO reports as well. We've got, we're running slightly over time, but I can take a very quick question for Mr. San, Mr. Prokopiou, or Mr. Pateras, if anybody's got a burning issue that they would like to ask about, or we can maybe carry on the discussion over coffee. I'd just like, Mr. Prokopiou, could I ask you a very, very quick question? Please, you've seen a lot of disputes over shipping in your time in Panama, in Suez, Straits of Malacca, Straits of Hormuz. What's going on in the Sea of Azov? Russia is being very aggressive there, trying to control shipping to Mariupol. People are very worried about Odessa as well. There are two areas with very strong Greek communities living there. You've done a lot of trade with Russia. Do you think this will pass very quickly, or do you think this is a long-standing issue in terms of shipping security?
Although I'm not in politics and I'm in business, and I want to remind you the crisis of Cuba, when at that time Khrushchev wanted to install the missiles, and Kennedy was ready for the Third World War. So we have, by coincidence, my mother was born in Greek from Kalymnos, but because of the sponge trade, they had an agency selling sponges in Odessa. And that time we knew Odessa, Russia. We didn't even knew the name Ukraine. So if you see some analog thinking, it is not easy to give a reply. It is like installing the missiles in Cuba when they want to install in Ukraine. So I feel that the emotions are very high and the interests are very high, and I don't see backing down easily. So this is my non-qualified opinion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Prokopiou. Although I didn't see anybody try to install any missiles in Odessa, which, as you say, was part of the Russian Empire. In Ukraine. I didn't see anybody try to install any missiles in Ukraine.
The defense system that they want NATO to install, you are not aware?
Who wanted to install the defense system in Ukraine?
NATO.
This is a matter of debate, Mr. Prokopiou.
Sorry, it's a matter?
I think it's a matter of debate about the missile systems.
That's why this happens, because of this debate.
Okay, I'll look forward to carrying on this debate. Thank you very much for your reply, and please join us for some coffee, and we'll be back in 20 minutes or so. Looking forward very much to carrying on this discussion. Thank you very much.